In this lab class, we are going to see the characteristics of FIT and their parameters. So aim, we have to draw, we have to plot drain and transfer characteristics of JFIT, right? And also to determine the drain resistance and transconductance. So directly we'll move into the circuit. So this is circuit, two RPS. One is first RPS is we are going to connect first RPS with positive terminal of the battery is connected with ground and negative is connected to the FET, that is a transistor, through a resistor, and also another RPS with positive and negative. Negative should be grounded. So three terminals: source, gate, drain. Here first we will see the construction. JFET, it is an n channel bar, right? N channel bar. Here we are diffusing two p regions. These two p regions join together to form gate, and this one source and drain. So if you give voltage towards gate, that is we are giving negative volt, that is reverse bias. See here the RPS is connected inverse, that is negative. So negative means we are applying reverse biased voltage to the gate. So we are applying reverse biased gate to the reverse biased voltage to the gate terminal. In this gate terminal, here it is a P region and here N, here it is a P and also it is N region. So by default there will be a depletion region. Initially there will be depletion region in between this PN junction, right? Okay. So when you are giving voltage at reverse biased, what will happen? Your depletion region gets increases. For example, -2, it gets increases. -3, what will happen? Further increases. So when greater reverse bias voltage means your depletion region gets touched together, no chance of flow of electrons from this into this, right? So from this what we will understood that when you are increasing gate voltage, depletion region gets increases, the flow of electrons gets reduces. So when you are applying reverse voltage through this RPS to the gate, what will happen? The drain to source electrons will get reduced. That is the thing we are going to see in the circuit. This is an RPS, dual RPS. Dual RPS means one independent, another is also independent. This is for this RPS is connected as gate to source voltage, VGS. This RPS is VGS and this one drain to source. 3 meters, here we are connecting 3 meters. One is gate to source voltage, one is for measuring gate to source voltage, and this one is drain to source voltage, and this one for measuring drain current. In the same way we will see the circuit diagram. 1 voltmeter, another voltmeter and ammeter. So 3 meters. VGS, gate to source voltage. Gate to source voltage, we are applying reverse voltage, right? Here drain to source voltage and drain current. When you are increasing voltage through this RPS, electrons will flow. So how much voltage and how much current, that is we are going to measure using this voltmeter and ammeter. This is how much reverse bias voltage we are applying, that is we can measure through this voltmeter. Okay. So this tabulation, initially we have to set gate to source voltage as a constant volt. So gate to source voltage constant, and then we have to increase the RPS and we have to take readings using this voltmeter ammeter. And second set, again we have to set another constant value and we have to take readings along the voltmeter and ammeter. This is drain characteristics. Transfer characteristics, VDS, drain to source voltage is kept constant, and we have to increase VGS. that is transfer characteristics, and this is the graph for drain characteristics and transfer characteristics. So we will see in the experiment. So as per the circuit diagram, the connections are given. So this voltmeter is for gate to source voltage, gate voltage, and this is for drain to source voltage and drain current. So first I will clarify the drain current. So in JFET I am increasing voltage, that is a drain to source voltage. When I am increasing drain to source voltage, defaultly electron flow will be there. If electron flow will be there, current is greatly increased. See, when I am increasing voltage, more amount of current is flowing. Which one? I will show in the circuit diagram. In the circuit diagram, this is the N channel, this one is a drain and source. When I am increasing, that is when I am connecting drain to source with an voltage source, increasing voltage, electron will flow. It is in N channel, majority carriers are electrons. So when you are increasing voltage, all the electrons will flow, it constitutes current. That is this voltmeter and ammeter. So this is the thing here in voltmeter and ammeter. Once again I will starts from 0. When you are increasing voltage, electron flow will be there. So if there is electron flow, current is there, right? Conventional current. Okay. Now at the same time, gate voltage, see, gate voltage is 0. What will happen if gate voltage is increased from 0, that is reverse bias voltage? If you are applying reverse bias voltage, depletion region in the channel gets increases. So depletion region increases means what will happen? Definitely electron flow gets reduced, current will also reduce. So see, I will show the 3 meters. I am increasing the reverse bias voltage. See, reverse bias, first voltmeter is reverse bias voltage and last is the current. See, compare both these meters. Right? See, leave this meter, don't consider this meter, right? This is the reverse bias voltage. I am increasing reverse bias voltage. What will happen? Depletion region gets increases, so channel length reduces, so current automatically reduced to 0. So again I am reducing the reverse voltage. See, if there is no reverse bias voltage, you will get maximum current. Whatever the voltage you will apply, you will get maximum current. But if the reverse voltage is increased, for greater reverse voltage, current gets 0. Okay, finally this will happen. This is the operation of JFET. Now we will take the readings. So first, drain characteristics. Drain characteristics means we have to keep VGS. VGS means gate to source voltage. VGS should be kept as one constant. We have to keep one value as constant, and then we have to vary the RPS. Have to take the readings. First, we will set one value. We will keep it as a constant. Okay. The scale used is, here it is on positive and negative. So only one scale, that is 10 scale. So what voltage I had applied? Reverse voltage 1 volt. 1 volt is applied. Okay, 1 volt is applied. Now we will increase the voltage in the VDS and ID. First one value. What is that? The scale is in voltmeter. The scale is 3 scale. So 3 scale means direct reading, no multiplication factor. So 0.38 in voltmeter. Ammeter, it is connected in 10. 10 scale is also direct 10 scale. Scale is 10. Okay. So voltmeter 0.38, here 1.2. 0.38 and 1.2. Now I'm slightly increasing another voltage. 0.6, here 2.1. Again further voltage, that is 0.98 in voltmeter, 0.98 in VDS, that is VDS. And what about the current? 3.1. Now I will increase for another voltage. I will keep for 1.4 in VDS. What about the current? 4.2. 1.4, 4.2. 1.4, 4.2. Another voltage. So 1.9, 1.9, 5.1. 1.9, 5.1. Okay. So now we had completed for first set of readings. Now again we will make the voltage as 0. Okay.